So tell me, what do you do for a living? I actually work in a big corporate that serves clients with complex IT solutions. I'm into you. I think you're great. Do you like me? Hey babe, you know what time it is? Half past your bedtime. So where do you see yourself in X amount of years from now? I want to become a manager in my company and drive big projects. Wait a minute, this is plain and bland. What would Hossein do in this situation? I want to create a community where people feel uplifted and that they're headed in the right direction in life. Let's talk adult. I think it's a shame that people talk so little about seduction, and maybe because they don't fully grasp the concept, what being seductive really means. It's a shame because it's a missed opportunity on embracing life even more, like squeezing even harder that hug around the life. Seductiveness exists in all of us. For some it's very latent, for others it's a lifestyle. Seduction is almost always associated with the sexual, but it couldn't be farther from the truth. It's about leading astray and persuasion, enticing and magnetic tension. The dynamic between the two before the corruption. The sexual is the culmination, the endgame of the seduction, which logically and emotionally means finish. Seduction is an art form and can be improved by practice. It's about the journey and being eager for the unknown. Seduction is about embracing life and flowing with it. It cannot happen if the feeling is not mutual, or should I say, both are complicit of the crime, because it feels like a crime, a taboo, an illicit act. The part where many gets it wrong is lack of passion, and I mean generally in life. In this busy world, chasing careers and goals made us lose the sense of passion, and we forgot how much meaning it gives us. Aliveness granted by passion spreads to all areas of our lives. When you're fulfilled and joyful, the feeling that comes with passion, you open up to the world in a different way. You don't hold back and welcome the adventures that life brings on. Working long hours, being stressed all the time, and having a feeling of missing out makes people to get stuck in the mind. Seductiveness is being playful. Try to tell a distressed parent about playfulness and see their charming reaction. Those who have seen several videos on this channel have probably already understood that all beauty of the life comes from the stillness of the mind, from thoughtlessness, being authentic in the moment, observant and open-minded. Seduction is not an exception to that either. It's like being creative with the ways of raising the tension and doing it in a mysterious way. There's no adventure when all cards are revealed. Although I would say that the feminine is much better in that regard than the masculine. One has to be in tune with many sensations and feelings in order to read different cues sent during this rhythmic, sensual dance. And that's why many guys don't get it, complaining about women sending mixed signals. I saw a video on this topic where a dude was complaining on how women, the feminine, like to toy with men. But the fact of the matter is, the feminine playfulness, or straight up the feminine, is very seldom about planning and conspiracies. The feminine seeks the player, the masculine, who understands small nuances and can tackle the teasing attitude with ease. The dude in the video may very well have aroused some feelings within the particular woman he was talking about, but he didn't know how to play the game. And it's unlikely that the rejection was based upon her wanting to toy with him. You see something you like, you examine it a little bit closer, and then you ponder whether you want to buy it or not. He loves me not. He loves me not. He loves me. Mystery is one of the founding pillars of the seduction, especially for the seducer. Think of it like this. I will give you a real cliche on this one. Let's take the good old example of the fisherman and the fish. When the fisherman throws the bait. He waits for the fish to come nearby. What happens next? The fisherman yanks the rod just a little bit to make the fish to think that the bait is living. More enticement for the fish. Aliveness gives the fish more incentive to chase. It becomes a real dance. In reality, that dance begins with a single word that everyone should learn to say. No! No! No, 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 no. No. No is very sexy, especially for the feminine. No in seduction doesn't mean it definitely won't happen. Rather, if you play your part right, there's eventually more fun to come. There, I said it. One word that describes seduction. Fun. It is fun. You feel alive. You feel vibrant. Cultivating the child within, enjoying the moment. It's so fascinating how people can shift their energies based upon situations. A young, attractive woman can be very masculine and reserved on her job as a manager of an IT team. Go out and hang out with her girlfriends and still keep that energy until when something in you jumps up and down within a split second from the side of a certain person. You know that there's a good probability of seductive tug of war happening. The key, of course, is to not rush it. Savor it. The key is to take your time and make it playful. Slow attitude, yet again, is great to practice if you want to improve your seductiveness. It's about making each other go mad about the anticipation and fantasizing. I wonder. I wonder. Seduction in many ways is a spiritual act. You have to be mindful, present, and embrace the moment to the fullest. I will give you 10 quick tips on how to be more seductive. Conceal your intentions. Don't tell everything about yourself and how you feel. Reciprocate. Being a terminator will only destroy the playful atmosphere. Give them a little bit more each time. It has to be something new uncovered to make them come back for more. Make it a show. Dress up for the part. Create illusions. Make them guess the signals that you are trying to send. Be patient and read carefully the subconscious cues that you are sending. Don't expect the explicit verbal communication, it ruins the mystery. Seduction is about guessing. The voice is a great tool for seductive performance. Learn to manipulate to your favor. We're talking about pitch, volume, intonation, as well as what and how you say it. Especially the how, the confidence of the delivery. If you want a video on voice and spoken communication, I expect comments. Enjoy the moment. It doesn't have to lead to or result in anything. Lose the control a bit. Expand time. Create some distance between the rendezvous. It heightens the anticipation and makes you even more eager. Create a story. Make an effort to build up an experience that will be worth telling. Pick up extravagant scenery and indulge in some unusual activities upon meeting up. Big portion of seductiveness comes from the masculine being charismatic and the feminine being charming. There's a playlist, Charisma Essentials, check it if you haven't. The distinction between charisma and charm is that the first one mostly a passive trait, whereas the latter is more active. You are charismatic or you make yourself charming. If you want more in-depth videos on seduction and particular scenarios, like the video and comment specifically on what you want to know. Remember, rhythm is a dancer. Hossein out.